You know, sometimes in life, there are moments when you feel that stress building up inside you, almost like a pressure that builds and builds, and you begin to notice the ways things happen around you, how they feel, how you react. And isn't it interesting how those moments, when things don't go the way you expect, they seem to have this uncanny ability to trigger something inside you, almost like a switch that flips. But what if, just for a moment, you could stop and realize the way you react to those moments, it's not really about the other person at all, but about you, and how you choose to let go of that energy and feel something different, something lighter. So imagine, just for a moment, noticing that old pattern, the way you might have felt irritated or impatient. You've experienced that before, haven't you? Feeling that tension build. But you realize it's all just an old habit, a pattern from the past, and you can see how easy it is to just let go of those old habits. Just like releasing a breath you don't need anymore. And as you breathe in deeply now, I wonder how you might notice something shifting without even trying, because you already know deep down you have the power to change, to choose, and to respond in new, powerful ways. You see, when that irritation arises, it's almost as if your mind has been conditioned, a sort of automatic reaction. Yet at the same time, you can see how easy it is to interrupt that pattern, just like a wave in the ocean that rises, peaks, and then effortlessly falls back. You can notice how that impatience dissolves into something else, something lighter, something free. And as you listen to my words, you might find yourself wondering, what if, instead of taking stress out on others, you could channel it somewhere else? What if you could take that energy and use it to fuel something positive, something constructive? Maybe you could take a deep breath and release that pressure with ease, feeling a deep sense of calm wash over you. Now imagine for a moment that you're standing in front of a mirror. You see yourself calm, relaxed, smiling and at peace. And as you see your reflection, you know that you are in control. It's almost as if you can watch the old patterns fade away, replaced by a new belief, one that says, I can remain calm, I can be patient, I can respond in a way that serves me. It's almost as if this new belief is already becoming a part of you, sinking in so deep that you can feel it in your body, in every breath you take, in every movement that you make. And when you notice a trigger, that moment when others might seem to irritate you, you realize something amazing. There's no need to react with impatience. Instead, you can choose to pause, take a deep breath, and release. In that space, you find the power to choose again. You see, you have access to so many resources inside you, resources that are now being activated without you even realizing it. Just by shifting your focus, you've created an opening that allows you to release the old and step into something new, something expansive. And as you begin to understand deep inside how easy it is to respond with patience, how your inner calmness becomes a natural part of who you are, you realize you no longer need to take your stress out on others. You no longer need to project it outward. You've mastered the art of releasing stress and redirecting it towards what truly serves you. Notice how it feels to choose to be in control, to notice the subtle changes in your body, your posture, your breathing, as the tension simply slips away. Doesn't it feel incredible to realize with every passing moment you become more and more adept at responding in ways that are empowering, grounded and peaceful? It's almost as if you're getting better at it without ever trying. The more you notice, the easier it becomes to let go. And now imagine, whenever someone irritates you, instead of responding with impatience, you feel a deep sense of understanding. You realize that their actions, their words, they have nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. And as you realize this, you feel your inner peace growing even stronger, because you know No one can take that from you. You feel yourself growing more and more in control of your emotions, more and more capable of turning stress into peace. And with each breath, it becomes easier and easier. The beauty of this transformation is that it happens almost automatically. It happens unconsciously, and the more you allow it, the more natural it becomes. It's as if your subconscious mind already knows exactly what to do, guiding you to a place of calmness, a place of peace, a place where you can let go of old reactions and respond in new, powerful and positive ways. And with each breath you take, you feel this new belief becoming stronger inside you. It becomes so much a part of who you are that you realize it's simply who you are now. No longer reactive, no longer controlled by stress or impatience, but in full command of your own peace and composure. And as you continue to breathe, with every breath, you feel yourself growing more relaxed, more at ease, more in control. Every moment becomes an opportunity to choose again, to choose calm, to choose patience, to choose to let go. And you know, each time you make this choice, it becomes easier and easier, almost effortless. So as you continue to listen to my voice, you might begin to realize something truly powerful, something that's already happening inside you, beneath the surface, at the deepest level of your mind. You might notice, without even trying, that you are becoming more and more aware of how you can control your reactions, how you can choose to remain calm in any situation, no matter what's happening around you. It's almost as if, with each word you hear, you're noticing more of the old patterns dissolving, effortlessly slipping away, and in their place, a new calm sense of power is emerging inside you. And as you continue to relax, you might even notice when things don't go as planned. There's no rush, no pressure to react in the old way. It's almost as if there's a space between the trigger and your response, a space where you can pause and choose exactly how you want to feel. You might even feel, as you breathe deeply now, the stress, the irritation, the impatience. It just begins to slip away. With each breath, that old pattern becomes weaker, and a new sense of control, of calm, begins to take its place. What's truly amazing, and what you might begin to realize, is how effortlessly your mind is adapting to this new way of being. It's as if you already know how to choose peace, how to redirect your energy, without thinking about it. And deep down, your mind is making this process even easier for you. With each moment, with each breath, it feels natural to respond from a place of calm, to let go of any irritation, and to step into a space of clarity and relaxation. It's as if, when you experience irritation, your mind naturally shifts gears. You might feel a sense of ease as you remember how to breathe deeply and exhale slowly, feeling all that tension just melt away. And with each breath, it's easier and easier to remember you have the ability to choose a peaceful response. It's almost as if this power of choice becomes so second nature to you that you don't even have to think about it. You just respond with patience, with calm, with understanding. And it feels so good to realize this new way of being is becoming more automatic, more natural with every moment. You might even begin to notice something curious happening. When others might have once triggered that feeling of impatience or irritation, you now find you're able to release that energy and to transform it, almost like alchemy, into something more powerful, something that serves you. It's as if your mind knows exactly how to take any situation, any emotion, and turn it into a calm, focused response. It's happening unconsciously, automatically, and it feels so natural, so easy. And as you continue to relax, you might find the more you focus on this new way of being, the more you realize how much easier it becomes to choose your response. With each passing moment, you feel yourself growing more patient, more understanding, more in control. It's like an inner strength that's always been there, waiting to be awakened. Imagine for a moment how this new belief, this new way of reacting to the world, fills every part of your being. You might feel it in the way you sit, the way you walk, the way you breathe. As you go about your day, you realize the old patterns of stress, irritation, and impatience. They're no longer a part of you. They fade away as you embrace a new belief that you can respond calmly, that you can choose peace, and that you have the power to remain in control, no matter what happens. And every time you experience a trigger, you automatically respond with patience, with an understanding, and with an inner sense of calm. It's as if your mind is already so attuned to this new way of being, so accustomed to choosing peace, that you can't help but notice how natural it flows. You've already made a decision at the deepest level that this is who you are now. This new belief, it's so firmly rooted inside you, it feels like second nature. And as you continue to listen, you might find the more you practice this, the easier it gets. Each time you choose peace, each time you let go of stress and replace it with a calm, your mind becomes more and more certain that this is your new way of being. It becomes more automatic, more effortless. You don't have to think about it anymore. You just respond with patience, understanding, and calm. Because this is who you are now. This is how you live your life. It's almost as if you've stepped into a new reality, a reality where you are in complete control of your responses, a reality where stress and irritation no longer have any power over you. And the more you realize this, the more you notice how much easier it becomes to live in this calm state. It's as if your entire being is aligned with this new belief. And with every moment, you find yourself becoming more and more in tune with your inner peace. In this moment, you know that the stress, the impatience, the irritation, they're just distant memories now. They have no power over you anymore. And as you take a deep breath, you feel a sense of gratitude for this new way of being that's calm, grounded, and powerful. You have the power to choose peace. And with each passing day, it becomes easier and easier, more and more automatic. This new way of being is you. This calm, this patience, this inner strength. They're yours now, fully, deeply, and effortlessly. And with each breath you take, with each beat of your heart, you feel more at ease, more in control, and more aligned with this new version of yourself. So as you relax now even deeper, feeling that sense of ease spreading across your body, you may notice how easy it is to simply let go. Let go of the past. Let go of old reactions. Let go of those patterns of stress and impatience. It's almost as if with every breath, the old ways of reacting, they simply fade into the background, replaced by something much more powerful, much more aligned with a calm, centered version of you that's been waiting to emerge. It's as if you can feel yourself growing more peaceful, more in control, without even trying. It's almost as if the change is happening naturally, effortlessly, like a seed that just needs the right conditions to grow and to bloom. You might find every time you face something or someone who used to trigger irritation or impatience, you feel a deep sense of understanding. You realize, in the most profound way, you no longer need to take your stress out on others. The energy, which used to feel so urgent, so uncomfortable, now finds its way into something far more productive. It finds its way into peace, into understanding, into your deep sense of personal control. It's almost as though each time you become aware of potential irritation, your mind already knows exactly what to do. It knows how to shift, how to breathe, how to find that space between the trigger and the response. And in that space, you make a choice, a powerful choice, that feels so natural, so easy. The old way of reacting fades away, as if it were never really a part of you. And instead, you now choose patience, you choose calm, you choose to release what no longer serves you, just as you breathe in relaxation and breathe out stress. You may even notice how, every time you make this choice, it gets easier, almost as though it were becoming second nature. Imagine how it feels now to simply respond in a way that's aligned with your inner peace, to notice with deep satisfaction how quickly the irritation simply evaporates. It becomes so easy to be patient, to allow the tension to dissolve, because now you know deep inside that you've mastered this process. And notice how your thoughts naturally begin to shift as well. the more you choose calm, the more you realize it's no longer about trying to control your reactions. It's simply who you are. You feel how effortless it becomes to just remain grounded, to breathe deeply, and to choose peace over impatience. You may notice how, even in situations that once seemed challenging, your response now comes from a place of strength, understanding, and inner control. You see it as though the moment of choice is now becoming clearer, more defined. You know you can choose patience. You know you can choose calm. It feels so easy now. And isn't it fascinating how quickly this new way of being is becoming your reality? It's as though your unconscious mind has already made this decision for you. And deep inside you realize this transformation doesn't need any effort. It simply happens because you're always equipped with the skills to let go, to be at peace, to respond with grace. And now notice how, as you continue to live this truth, you begin to find even more moments of clarity through your day. More moments where you see yourself responding with calm, with patience, with an ease that feels more and more natural. It's like you've unlocked a new way of living. In every conversation, every interaction, you notice how the old patterns, they simply don't apply anymore. There's no need to rush, no need to react. There's only the ability to respond with confidence, patience, and ease. So imagine for a moment how these new beliefs, this calm, this inner peace, they're now woven into every fibre of your being. So much as if every cell is vibrating with this newfound sense of calm. And every time you notice a trigger, it's as though you can almost watch it slow down. As if time itself gives you a precious moment to choose peace over anything else. Isn't that powerful? The power to simply let go of stress, to transform frustration into something far more constructive. Now as you listen, you might even notice how your unconscious mind is making these changes for you, almost effortlessly. It's like a stream that begins to flow in new directions, so naturally, so powerfully. It's almost like the path was always there, waiting for you. And with each passing moment, the more you align with this inner peace, the more automatic it becomes. It's almost as if you've programmed yourself to choose patience, to respond from a place of calm, and to release any stress that once held you back. And notice now, as you breathe deeply and continue to relax, that every breath you take strengthens this new belief inside you. Every breath allows you to feel more centered, more at ease, and more powerful than ever before. It's as if with each inhalation, you're breathing in this new version of yourself, a version that's calm, composed, in control, and at peace. And with every exhale, you release the old reactions, the old ways of being. You release impatience, you release stress, you release the need to react at all, because now you've found the power to respond calmly, intentionally, and with total ease. This new way of being is becoming so effortless, so natural. You may find yourself responding with grace, even in situations where you once felt irritation or stress. And with each new moment, with each new experience, with each breath you take and each beat of your heart, you realize how much easier it is. You're so much more than the old patterns. You're now the person who chooses peace, who chooses understanding, who chooses to let go of anything that doesn't serve your inner calm. It's as if this transformation is so complete, so permanent. You may find yourself amazed at how far you've come, and how much more peaceful, centered, and control that you have.